Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at solving systems of equations by elimination. So there are three. So as a review, there's three methods in which we solve systems of linear equations. Which is two or more equations bounded together, and a solution is where the graphs of those equations intersect. Okay, so there's three methods that we use to find that crossing point. There's graphing, which is simply graphing two lines in a coordinate plane and finding where they intersect. Now, there is a catch though. You can only find approximate solutions. Now, if you need to find exact solutions, we had to use algebra to solve them instead. Therefore, we learned the substitution method, which means if you need to solve for a variable by putting it by itself, and then we have the other variable on the other side of the equation. Substitute that expression in, and solve for the constant value of a variable, and then solve for the other. Now, the thing is, you should only use the substitution method if you're given what a variable stands for, like y equals 3 or y equals negative 2x plus 4. Otherwise, you could get some very complex calculations later on. Therefore, one of the most common method of solving systems of equations is by using the elimination method. So I'm going to show you how it works. We have x plus y equals 3. And x minus y equals 6. Alright, so the goal of the elimination method is to first cancel out one of the variables, then solve for the other. So, notice that the positive y and negative y cancel each other out, and so we add the two equations together, we get 2x plus 0y, not going to write it out, equals 9. Alright, and then we divide each side by 2, we get x to be 4.5. Alright, I should have an x equals there. And then we solve for y. So I'm going to plug 4.5 in for x in this equation. We should have 4.5 plus y equals 3. Subtract 4.5 on each side, we get y to be equal to negative 1.5. So this happens to be our solution to the equation, 4.5, 1.5. It's pretty simple, isn't it? Why don't you give it a try? How about 2x plus 2y equals 3 and 2x minus 3y equals 7. Now you might be thinking, no, those don't cancel each other out. Well, I'm going to give you a hint. If you multiply the entire equation right here by negative 1, then you can cancel out the x terms. It's just like working with integers. Subtracting a number is the same as adding its opposite. So use that tool and try to solve this equation, a system of equations. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite the entire thing out again. We have 2x plus 2y equals 3. And then we're going to multiply everything here by negative 1. So we have negative 2x plus 3y equals negative 7. And then add two equations together, we get 5y to be equal to negative 4. Divide both sides by 5, you get y to be equal to negative 0.8. Okay, follow me along here. Alright, so now we substitute negative 0.8 in for y and solve for x. So we had 2x plus 2 times negative 0.8 equals 3. Simplify, we get 2x minus 1.6 equals 3. Add 1.6 to each side, we get 2x to be equal to 4.6. And x equals 2.3. And then our solution is 2.3, because that's the value of x. We need to make sure that you do not flip-flop the numbers in order to pair. Here, don't confuse yourself. It's not negative 0.8, 2.3. It's 2.3, negative 0.8. X value, then y value. Pay attention to which is which, okay? Especially when you have to solve for y first. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a little bit of a harder example. So let's try 3x minus y equals 8. And then we have 4x plus 2y equals 16. Alright, now you're thinking, now there's absolutely no way we can solve this. Actually, we're going to use the same method we used to solve this system of equations right here when we multiplied this equation by -1 to get this. Now we got to do the same thing here. I'm going to multiply this equation by 2 because we can cancel out the y terms that way. We will get negative 2y and positive 2y as a result. So multiply everything by 2. It's 6x minus 2y equals 16. And 4x plus 2y equals 16. And then we add the two equations together, we get 10x equals 32. Divide both sides by 10, we get x to be equal to 3.2. Now I'm going to substitute that in for this equation right here. 3x minus y equals 8. So it's 3 times 3.2 minus y equals 8. We're going to simplify. 3 times 3.2 is 9.6 minus y equals 8. Subtract both sides by 9.6. Negative y equals negative 1.6. Divide both sides by -1, and you get y equals 1.6. And so our solution is 3.2, 1.6. It's that easy. Alright, we're going to give you one more for the day. Okay? I need to space it out this time. Sorry for the inconvenience. Let's have you try 6x minus 2y equals 8 and 3x minus 2y equals 8. Alright, how are you going to solve this? I don't know. You tell me when you get back. Pause the video and work this out. Okay, time's up. Alright, so we get 6x minus 2y equals 8. I'm going to keep it this way. Now I'm going to multiply this equation by -2 so that we can make sure that the systems cancel each other out. So it's going to be -6x plus 4y equals -16. X terms cancel each other out. We get 2y to be equal to -8 and y to be equal to -4. Alright, now we're going to substitute -4 in for y right here in this equation. So I'm going to do 3x minus 2 times -4 equals 8. and then 3x plus 8 equals 8, and then 3x equals 0, x equals 0. Wow, for once I actually get integers as solutions. Jeez. Anyways, 0, -4. So it's pretty easy, and very important at the same time. If you can get this system down, and the system of the system down. Oh, good pun there. If you can get this system down, you'll be able to solve systems of equations pretty easily. This is very important, guys, especially when you don't have a calculator on you. Yep. Alright, time's up for the lesson. Alright, so next time I'm taking a look at we're going to be taking a look at choosing methods for solving systems of equations, as well as looking at special solutions for our systems as well. Yep, that means that systems can have no solutions or infinitely many solutions. So anyways, that's all we have for time for after today. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos. If you really like this video, please share with your friends, as I really would like to help out as many people as possible. That is my main goal right here. High school math is really hard. And that's why I decided to make these videos. So I really appreciate you coming down here today. Alright, so take care of yourselves, everybody. Have an amazing rest of your day. So long, folks.